Hey guys, this is my top 9, I think, Spider-Man gadgets. So, I just wanted to make an intro for this, as I like to have intros. This is my opinion on the top gadgets, depending on like the villains we fight and if they're useful against them, and stuff like that. So, anyway, let's get on with the video.
Just drop me off at the jail. No reason.
So, anyway, at number 8, it is obviously just the normal web shooters. They're not bad at all. Like, I use them a lot. They do regenerate very quick, so I was a bit. I didn't know what place to put it, but like with the web shooters, you just can't aim very well. Same with like most of the gadgets though. But like you have to actually use the aim to actually shoot the person. But a good part about it is that you can then attach them with a web to your web shooters and then like swing them around, stick them to walls or throw them off a building. But like, yeah, it's just not the best weapon out of like the full game compared to like the Tripmines and stuff. Like web shooters you can't really stealthily do anything with, but with the Tripmine you can. So yeah, not the best. At number 7, I know you're going to be like, Lee, this isn't number 7 because, like, as you can see, you're using web bombs and you're using you're using spider drones, and you're not even saying it is spider drones. You're saying it's Concussive Blast. And yeah, I put it in all one clip because I'm stupid like that, and I forgot that they was going to be in different clips, and I used them very fast, so I'm going to have to use this part too. Concussive Blasts, you want to get 4 of them, and they don't really knock brutes back at all. In fact, they knock off the webs of the brute as it's like taking damage. They don't really do much damage to people. I used like 4 on an enemy once and then like hit them like 4 times, and it was like the same thing if you didn't do it, same amount of hits. But anyway, yeah, it's only good if you use red bombs before it. Also, Concussive Blasts are one of my favourite gadgets, but they're just not the best. And anyway, so this one is the electric webs. I know it doesn't look like it, but anything that, well, the electric webs are good because they can stun brutes. They can't really stun whip or sword enemies, but like you don't see many of them unless like you're in the DLCs. Then you see loads of whip enemies but no sword enemies at all. And they're just good because people can run into them and they can get electrocuted. Also, sometimes if you throw the electrocuted enemies, they can electrocute others. You can throw them off buildings, throw them at people. You can do anything with them. Well, kind of.
Nothing puts a pep in
just
my step like
electric
halting
webs
a
are
illegal drug deal.
cool. Anyway, number 5 is obviously the web bombs. Like, don't get me like wrong, the web bombs are really good, but like
Stretch your legs.
they're only good if you're like next to a wall. Because if you use the web bombs and you're not next to a wall, they're just like webbed together. And then like you throw one at a wall, then they've all broke free. So unless they're like at a wall, it's not very good because it does blast them back a bit. So yeah, I just use like 2 web bombs to get 2 people on a wall. 3 now. And yeah, that's just about it for web bombs. Anyway, number 4 is the Tripmines. You can stick them to throwables, cars, walls, and when you stick them to throwables you can then throw them around. You can also stick them to people and then you've got 2 people stuck. And it's just really, I love the Tripmines. It's a stealthy way because like they do get a little bit like what was that? But they don't know something's stuck to them. Where if it's a web, they're like, oh, it's Spider-Man. But like then they get stuck to the wall and they still don't call for help or anything. So just Tripmines are pretty much amazing. They're just so good that. Well, anyway, let's go to number 3.
Hey, no texting and drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity.
3 is the impact web. And you might be saying, Lee, this isn't the impact web because like you got spider drones out, you stupid boy. But remember, this is the one where I use 3 gadgets in one sitting and it's only a minute long, so I have to use it all. But anyway, spider, they're good. They can stick up brutes with 2 of the impact webs. Like, and then you can throw them, but like they can't stick up whip or sword enemies, which is the only bad part about them. It does send them knockback, so that's good. So that means they stick to the walls pretty easily. And you can also stick them to floor if like they don't reach the wall. Anyway, on to the next one. Anyway, number 2. You might think we've got a bit of deja vu here, and that's because, yeah, you just saw this clip. It is the spider drones. They're very good. They can hit whip enemies, kind of. They can hit sword enemies, kind of, I think. Maybe not, actually. They can hit brutes, and they can actually kill brutes, which is like a pretty hard thing to do. But like, it's just anyway. It's just really good thing. Spider drones, just like. But the only problem is they go to the furthest enemy. So like, if there's like an enemy really far away and you're in a big group and you want some help, probably not the best idea. Probably use Spider Bro in the Stark suit. Okay. Anyway, so this is the final one, and for number 1, it is the suspension matrix. It can hold brutes in the air. It can hold anyone in the air, even whipped and sword enemies. I just realised I say whipped enemies. I meant to say whip enemies and sword enemies, which is a very good skill because without that it would be terrible. But like, so it can pick up anyone, and the only problem with it is it doesn't last for very long, and you can only get about 3 to 4 or 5 if you're lucky enemies killed in at that time. And that's it.